Howdy folks, it's KC Olson with Animal Sciences and Industry at Kansas State University. We're here today at the beef stocker unit in the process of conducting a late summer prescribed burn. We've been at this process now for 4 consecutive years, beginning in 2018, and we're now in a position where we can start to share some of our data. Now, what we found when we compare annual burns that take place in either April, August, or October is that we find some very different and very interesting trends in the plant community and in the livestock that graze these lands. So from a plant perspective, it appears that when we burn at some time other than the traditional window in the spring, we actually improve the floristics of the prairie. We're not causing any downward pressure on the major forage grasses, but we're causing the proliferation of things like legumes and what I call habitat plants, plants that produce nectar that grassland obligate insects require, that in turn grassland obligate birds require. Now, we've been talking about growing season burns chiefly for the purposes of Sericea lespedeza control. So again, after 4 consecutive years of fire, we do not have any detectable levels of either yellow blue stem or Sericea lespedeza on our summer or fall fire treatments. The only places we see those plants anymore are in the pastures that are annually burned in the spring. The major question we had to answer with this sort of new segment of our research was what happens to livestock performance. And what we can say after 3 consecutive data collection years where yearling cattle graze these lands and were weighed coming out to graze and weighed going back in, is that the cattle that grazed the spring burn treatment and the summer burn treatment performed exactly the same. So no change in revenue for those folks that are interested in getting on top of Sericea lespedeza with a summer prescribed burn treatment. I would also like to share though that the cattle that grazed a true fall burn, they finished about 20 to 25 pounds behind the cattle that grazed a summer burn area or an April burned area. Folks, if you're interested in prescribed burning at another time other than the traditional time, please feel free to contact me. I mean, that's part of my job, and we've got a number of resources that we can share with producers and land managers that are interested in taking this approach to Sericea lespedeza control.